But then we have in other news here, we do have some more Palworld stuff. So Palworld actually made a post here saying that it's been less than 2 weeks since Palworld was released, and there are over 12 million copies on Steam and over 7 million copies on Xbox, meaning there's about 19 million players. About 19 million players for Palworld across Steam and Xbox. That is insane. All right. That is ridiculous. All right. That is absolutely insane. How many copies? That's a lot. I mean, that is a lot of copies of the game here. And I did hear information that Palworld is actually working with Xbox, officially working with Xbox to make it even a better experience with like pushing updates and stuff. And honestly, I think that makes sense. And here's why. Think of PlayStation 4, right? PlayStation 4, right? PlayStation 4 has a lot of exclusive content. So Xbox is over here starving, man. Xbox is starving. They don't have jack diddly squat because PlayStation is over here paying all these companies to be exclusive to their console. So a game that comes out that's this big on Xbox, it makes sense that Xbox is going to try to support it a little bit because it helps Xbox, right? Because I got to be honest, man, the only thing I don't like about PlayStation is the controllers. I like the Xbox controllers. Otherwise, PlayStation is better than Xbox in every single way, man. It just is. It just is. It gets all the games. Every single game that comes out is pretty much PlayStation. Very rarely is there ever a game like Palworld that comes out to Xbox and no PlayStation. It's wild. That's more than 500 million gross sales, 570 million gross. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Now, then again, we do have to take we got to take it with a grain of salt on Xbox though, because Xbox could be Xbox Game Pass a little bit as well, which is technically not the full price of the game, but you know what I mean. It's still roughly there. It's still a disgusting amount of money. And the game is blown up like nuts, and it is huge. It is absolutely huge. And it's funny that the main point of the game is that, hey, let's add guns to the game so that way their Americans will like our game because Americans like guns. That was the main premise of creating this game. I mean, wild, right? Actually, unironically wild. But I mean, congratulations to them. 19 million players. I would imagine they will get even more players. I would imagine they will keep getting some more players and more sales, but their player counts are definitely dipping. I mean, if we take a look right here on SteamDB, CS2 passed Palworld with 790,000 players in Palworld, 800,000 in CS2. So Palworld is starting to lose a little bit of players here over time. As you could see, that the peaks are not as high anymore and the lows are getting lower and lower. So if we take a look, we can obviously see that it's kind of dying down a bit more, but I mean, of course, that makes sense that that's going to happen. And we'll see. I'm very curious on what the lowest point of Palworld is going to be in terms of player count, right? How low will it actually go? Because that's going to be a very interesting factor here, I think, in my opinion. So very curious to see, but I mean, well done to them, I guess, for 19 million. They're doing whatever, right? I mean, hey, sure.